lots of people to do certain things to build my organization, that is what I must have. But I've got to be the final backstop. I've got to be the final one that people can rely on, so that if this is missed and this is missed, I can catch up, I can fill the gap, I can do the job. We have to do it when we conduct meetings. We have to do it when we conduct training. We have to do it when we're in a class of just a few. What someone might have missed, we're there to fill in. Self-reliance. Primarily, we're learning to count on yourself, so that you can do this: never complain and never explain. Here's the next key power, and that's image. There's many parts to image. The image that others see you as, the image you have with other people. And it's very important how other people see you. If they don't see you as a leader, chances are they won't pay attention. If they don't see you as being in control, chances are they won't have the trust. If they don't see you as knowing where you're going, what you want to accomplish, they probably won't follow. But if people can see you, if you have the image of someone that's in charge, in control of your life, your future, your destiny, in control of the situation, if they see that, that kind of image is powerful. It helps to win the day. It attracts other people. People want to be around people that are in control, that are powerful, but they know how to use their power, influential, but they know how to use their influence. That kind of image is important. But here's a very important image, and that is your image of yourself. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you think, your capacity for learning, all of that is an important image that you have of yourself. The image that you have that if it needs to be learned, you could learn it. If there's a book that needs to be mastered, you could master it. If there's a skill that needs to be learned, why couldn't you get busy now and learn that skill? That kind of self-image, that I am continually trying my best to be the best I can. Because one of the most important places you have to look is into the future, yes. You got to look into the past, yes. You've got to look around, yes. But one of the most important places you have to look is in the mirror. Goals are important for a genuinely success-oriented person. Without them, you're just playing around. The difference between
people that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
To have a special life, you have to do special things. And that usually means putting in the work and loving it.
No one is going to create the future that you want for you.
We get one opportunity to come this way. We get one shot. We got one life to live. Life is too short to make excuses.
I want you to close your eyes and visualize your dream.
I need you to get out of your comfort zone.
If we all woke up ordinary, we all off to the same start.
You've decided that you're not going to allow the events, the things, the people, life, determine who you become.
It is a decision that you have to make within yourself. No one is responsible for that.
Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop waiting until you see it.
Failure is only permanent if you choose not to get back up.
And what you do today will determine your future.
And I'm asking you, what do you see in the future for you? What brought you here today? What caused you to get up?
You're closer than you've ever been before. You have to do me a favor. Those 15 minutes are not worth the rest of your life.
It's not easy, but it's worth it.
You woke up this morning to chase your dream until you catch it.
You're gonna have to sacrifice who you used to be. When you wanna sleep, you have to wake up.
So don't run from difficulty, run to it.
because it's always darkest before the dawn.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, give it 120%.
Every day, every single day is a new beginning. So take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. It's a new day, a new opportunity.
So if you get some setbacks, embrace them. Sure, every day is not going to be a good day for you. Every day is not going to always happen for you. But it's always something happening. But you got to make it happen for the right reasons. For every day of your life, you must continue to believe in yourself. For every day of your life, you must have enough faith and understanding that it's up to you to make that difference count.
You gotta realize your only competition is really yourself. They may be winning on the outside, but if you're losing on the inside, how can you overcome that? I'm gonna tell you how you can overcome it. Shut down each and every negative thought that comes into your brain, each and every time it pops into your brain. It's 5 in the morning, and you told yourself the night before, you were getting up today. And when it's time to get up, and your brain starts saying, no, I'm not ready yet. Just 5 more minutes. No. Just 10 more minutes. No. Just 15 more minutes. You have to shut it down and say, we're getting up right now. 5-second rule. Like Mel Robbins says, you got 5 seconds to act on your impulse, or it's gone. So we not waiting 5 seconds. We gonna rise and grind. We gonna rise and shine. We gonna rise and climb. We gonna rise and give everything we got.
So you always find yourself starting off on the right path. You start off, you're feeling good, you're running, you're doing everything that you need to do. But it starts to get harder. Things starting to push you back. Life starts to push you back. People start to push you back. Everything around you starts to crumble. You have nothing else left to give. But then you got to find something else. You got to turn on that grind switch. You got to get down and dirty and nasty if you got to. You got to do what necessarily is going to take for you to get what you want. You got to go out there with everything you got.
It's time for you to set yourself on fire and live life with passion and put yourself in a position to do the things that you want to do on a daily basis. Rise and grind. Because the mindset of greatness knows that adversity breeds resilience. And that struggle leads to its next level success and bona fide brilliance. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up. Give every ounce of your heart, give every ounce of your soul. See, I woke up early, went to bed late. I'm in grind mode. You gotta see the sun in yourself to live in shine mode. You gotta understand it's not a sprint, it's a marathon in due time mode. If you're not where you wanna be in your life, it's time for you to live in redesign mode, refine mode. Don't you understand you were put here to win?
Don't be afraid of the hard work. Don't be afraid to grind a little bit harder. Don't be afraid to sweat a little bit. It's okay, man.
And I guarantee you will change your life. Change the way you think. And you put yourself in position to expand, not shrink. Rise and grind. See, the mindset of greatness is obsessed with winning. And it sees the ultimate outcome right from the beginning. If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to win? If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to go to another level? If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to raise the championship banner on your life? It's time for you to change your perception, because the reality is you gotta put something in to get something out.
You're gonna have those bad days. but keep on grinding. You're gonna wanna quit, but keep on grinding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important part of your life. It is a decision that you have to make within yourself. No one is responsible for that.
When pressure begins to build called life, because life is going to bring you ups and downs and mountains and valleys. And I'm sure some of you in here, your backstory is full of ups and downs and good days and bad days. I bet some of you in here, your backstory is full of a lot more difficulties and some traumas and some things it's hard for others to comprehend. See, pressure, it can create diamonds or it can bust a pipe. Pressure's not the problem. Listen, to be honest, man, your life, what you faced in 2020 and 2021 and what some of you have experienced the last several years in your life, it's not going to be the most difficult thing that you probably have ever had to face. Maybe for some of you, it's been extremely painful. Maybe you've lost someone close to you of a trauma or an abuse or something really painful has happened. But for most of us, 2020 and 2021 won't be the most difficult thing that you've ever faced in your life. Life is about these ups and these downs, and it's about pressure and insecurities and just challenges. The challenge for you and me is, what will we do with the pressure that we're in? Will we allow the pressure to bust the pipe, or will we step into uncomfortable, step into our story, and to realize the pressure, the challenge, the difficult situation, if I grab a hold of it and take control of what I can control, which is me and my reaction and how I respond, that pressure can become something valuable like a diamond. Because there's a lot of characteristics and behaviors and habits that we developed. It's not that we set out and we began to have negative thought patterns and we didn't set out to have negative habits. A lot of times we're around certain people, and by influence, by the exposure, by the ability of us to being close to people, we sometimes just pick up tendencies. I'm sure some of you got some friends that say certain phrases or they talk a certain type of way, and next thing you know, you're kind of saying the same phrase. You're kind of saying the same tendency. And maybe even your mom or your dad are like, you sound just like so-and-so, right? Because we catch up and we catch things from each other. And so for me, what I caught from my dad when I was a kid, it was his coping mechanisms. You know, like I always say, it was the fake face. It was the fake smile. It was acting like everything's good on the surface. But when I was alone and I was looking in the mirror, man, I was struggling, but I was silent. I was screaming, but I was quiet. The truth of the matter is, I got to a place, even though I was in prison, I wasn't going to wait till tomorrow or next semester or next year or whenever I got released to begin my change. Right now, in the middle of my external uncomfortability, I was going to make a stand, and I realized hard work works. Make good choices, good things happen. There's never a wrong time to do what's right. Hard work and good choices will always create opportunities for your dreams, your plans, the things you've thrown against the wall to begin to be activated. I was in prison. My external situation seemed pretty difficult. It was uncomfortable, but in the moment I was staying active of talking and communicating and making choices. And hard work and good choices will create opportunities in the middle of your chaos, in the middle of your storm. For me, I didn't serve 15 years because I would still be incarcerated until 2024. I've actually been released and been walking and living life and doing this since 2013. See, I got released 11 and a half years early. What happened is I found the courage in the middle of an uncomfortable situation in a storm that seemed hopeless, to be honest, to not be afraid to face the thing that I was the most afraid of, which was me. Because I promise you, transparency and accountability, using the people around you, but then also realizing that we've got skin in the game, which is called action, which is called choices, and doing our best to do the next right thing and treat people the way that we want to be treated. Doors and opportunities will always open in the middle of your storm. And I care what you have to say. And I care what your experiences have been. And I care about your journey. Don't lose the ability to know that you are a critical thinker. You have the ability to process, to think, to rationalize, to hear data, and to make conclusions. It's inside of you. Don't settle for anything less than real and authentic.
Donald Trump was obsessed with revenge. I'm focused on the future.
You want to go somewhere you've never gone? You got to do something you've never done. You got to say something you've never said. You got to go to a place in you that you've never even been. You're not sentenced to this life this way. You chose it.
I feel like on this side of COVID, like I've tried to even hit a different gear. Because one thing that I've realized over the last several years in my life, things that I take for granted can be taken from me. And so now any moment that I get a chance just to kind of lecture or to communicate or to challenge somebody to maybe do what I long for people to do, for me to do, not even you, but for me to even do. And that's to live a life where I wake up and I look in the mirror and I am determined to confront myself. I'm determined to have conflict resolution inside of myself when I'm open and I'm honest with my behaviors and how I'm operating and what I'm doing with my time and my energy and my focus.
See, let me share something with you. The easiest thing I've ever done was to earn $1 million. The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe it could happen to me.
We all want to do something. We all want to be somebody. We all want to go somewhere. If these things are going to happen, we've got to stop habitually gravitating to excuse. You've got a destiny to fulfill. You've got a purpose to walk into. You've got a test to pass. You've got dots to connect, rooms to walk in, stages to stand on, and tables to sit down at.
But you got to put a new mind in you. You got to get out of your mind. You got to begin to restructure your thinking.
I'm ready to do this for my family. I'm ready to do this for my mother. I'm ready to win for my father. I'm ready to make history and ready to do something that nobody ever thought I could do.
And we mistake the fact that we're supposed to be comfortable 24/7. Well, let me tell you something. Comfortable is equivalent to complacent.
It's not always about the accomplishment. It's about the effort.
I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of utopia. I will never cower before any master, nor bend to any threat.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Who doubts you? I'm worried when you doubt you. Because when you doubt you, you can't get nothing done. When you doubt you,
mic check, mic check. Let's get into it, man. Let's see what we got over here. Let's pause this. Let's play this. Let me see. What else we have to do over here? Let's pull this up.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get flyed in this. Roll up dope, yeah, I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit. Get that little
pull this up.
Now she wanna suck on the dick. She wanna catch all of the drip, drip, drip. Pull up and I'm loading the clip. New bitch, yeah, stay on my hip. Niggas talking, they not with this shit. Catch a body, you might get hit.
Alright, what's good, man? It's your boy Tradaholics back with another London session live. Premature, not premature. King of London loading. See what I'm saying? Got 1 minute to London open, so let's get right into the charts, man. You feel me? So let's go on the lower time frames actually. Let's go over what happened yesterday. So this was a trade yesterday from my nigga mid. My nigga mid, he took this trade yesterday, but we should have gonna clear gold, start all over. When we do a gold breakdown. EU, we're gonna keep this chart here because we are currently in a pullback phase. We're currently in the pullback phase on EU. Fuck, bro, what is this shit? After retesting, after breaking this new previous low to the left hand side, making new lows, right? So we're currently in the pullback phase on EU. I want to see some rejection to continue on the sell, to continue onto the sell side. So I can keep this same chart. What we're gonna do is drop down to the lower time frames to see what's going on and see the market structure. So we got this high low right here because we this push up broke these previous highs to the left hand side, all these previous highs. So far, I'm looking at we can start coming back down here, possibly for some sells. Same as well as here. But if we do push up and break these highs, the new level will be here. Based off of 5 minute. And let's see how these wicks, see how these wicks look up on the hard time frames. 15 minute, 30 minute. So we can break this high right here to confirm this higher low structure. If we could break this higher low to confirm this higher low structure, I'll go look to take some sales down here for a potential 20 pip TP or like a 10 pip loss, like a nice little 1 to 2. Like actually have like a 9 pip stop loss for like a. Actually, we're gonna delete this minor level right here because this minor level got disrespected, but this major level did get respected. So I can have like a 9 pip stop loss for like a nice 1 to 3 within this range. Let's delete this as well. Right here, and delete this to clean the charts up a little bit. But if we do have a bearish 30-minute bearish engulfing, like right here, and I'm gonna follow my bearish engulfing rules to end up to take these sales. See what I'm saying? That'll be that. Sir, it's trade go on 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I'm gonna do go in a second. I'm doing EU right, EU first. But yeah, so if I have a bearish engulfing right here on the 30-minute on EU, and then we start to break these lows right here, I could take a sell for like a nice 1 to 3. Let's get into gold now. We can get into gold now. How you say your name? Siraj Ganguly. What's good, Siraj? Welcome to the stream, bro. We'll get into gold. So as we all know, gold is at broke all-time highs, right? We are in a pullback phase to fill in all of this imbalance right here from this big impulse move up to the upside, right? So we got to do a pullback before continue up if we're going to continue up. So right now we are in a correction phase on gold. So we're gonna start on the 4-hour time frame for gold actually. This is the high. We're gonna mark off the current low. We are within this range here on a 4-hour. I am from India, sir. Just joined your channel. What time is it for you? Welcome. Yeah, so we're in a correction phase during this descending channel, but I see price starting to slow down here, right? So we are starting to slow down, but I think we still got 12:34. Oh, that's lit. 12:34 in the afternoon for London Open is actually nice. That's a good time to trade London. Unlike over in the US, nigga, I gotta wake up fucking 2 o'clock in the morning just to trade and shit. But 12 p.m. That's lit. Oh yeah, so continue with the breakdown. So we in the bearish channel right here. This push down right here broke these previous lows to the left hand side, confirming this to be a higher low. Lower high for bearish structure. Alright, so above here will be some buys. It's a little far away from price, but it's only according to the hourly. Alright, price did push down. We failed to break previous lows, and we started to do another pullback. I'm still gonna mark this off as well. Let's go here for my support and resistance. If you don't know, I trade support and resistance, breakouts, and break and retest, things of that nature. I lost $600 last week. I tried to recover. You helped me. It means a lot for me. Don't worry about it. If I take a trade, I take a trade. For me, I'm not gonna force any setups, but I'm definitely looking to take a trade. I think yesterday I got some nice gold sales and some nice EU sales, and I took some GJ buys. GJ buys down here was kind of nice as fuck actually. If I'd have held full, I could have held to 1-5. This was yesterday as well. I was close to 1-1 though, somewhere down there. And I took EU sales yesterday. Back here, took these EU sales, and I took gold sales too. Well, I didn't take gold sales. I called gold sales in this area right here. I didn't actually take it though. Wasn't my setup. But because I was already in EU, I didn't want to take EU sales and gold sales, but did call some gold sales right here. As we broke these lows to the left hand side here, price pushed down to potentially retest these lows to the left hand side here. Right. But yeah, so if I see a setup, I'm gonna call a setup and take a trade. I'm gonna take the setup. You're gonna see all of that within the stream. But other than that, I'm not gonna force the setup. I'm gonna try to take the highest probable setup within the session. Right? We just got into London 7 minutes ago, so in no rush. Let's see what's going on right here. So right here we have some consolidation. That's some consolidation right here. We broke out of consolidation, came back up to retest it. Probably didn't continue down a little bit. Didn't quite break these lows right here to the left side. Now we're in another pullback phase. So overall, this is a big ass fucking range. On our lower time frame, we are printing higher highs and higher lows, like for correction phase. But other than that, I don't know. It's too choppy for me. Sells could be. If I want to sell gold, I could sell below this higher low here, or sell below this level of support. But I don't want to sell below this wick or this wick because I'll be selling right into a support, right? So I want to sell below the support, not above the support. I just subscribed to your channel. Now I am promised to come to your stream daily and hope we punch a trade. Appreciate it, bro. Welcome to the stream. I plan on. I start my streams every day from in between 2:30, and I'm gonna be on the charts all the way until 5:30ish, depending on how the trade running. If I hit my targets already. But yeah, so we're gonna be here for about another 2 hours, 2.5 hours, somewhere around there. So, but yeah, continue on. Let's go. Probably sell below here, but only bad thing about selling below here is the traffic to the left hand side is not as clean. So this could be a choppy range to trade in. I don't know if I want to take this sell here below this range. If I could take the sell here, and this would be a cleaner range. So yeah, I might be taking an EU sell rather than a gold sell because of the choppiness to the left hand side right here. What's good, Hamid? Am I saying your name right? Is it Hamid or Hamid? Like, did I say it right the first time or the second time? Let me know, man. So let's trade on 15 minute or 5 minute. No, I don't trade on no time frame. I trade on 30 minute. I get my confirmations on a 30-minute. The problem with the 5-minute is too many fakeouts happen on the 5-minute with 5-minute closures. The second one, damn, I forgot what I said. For me, I think the problem with the 5-minute for me is when my strategy doesn't work on the 5-minute because we have too many fakeouts on the 5-minute. So normally how I like to trade candlestick closures, breakouts, and break and retest, things of that nature, based off of market structure. So let me give you a hypothetical, like here, right? Because we was in a consolidation, right, on the 5-minute time frame. And as you can see back here, we broke below the previous low right here on the 5-minute, right, with this candlestick here. If I would have took a sell here, I would have lost this trade because this was just a higher time frame wick. So if I go to a different, as you can see, like this was just a rejection on the higher time frames. So with my strategy, if I would have took this sell based off of this 5-minute closure, this would have been a 15-minute wick, and I would have lost this trade. Same thing with a 15-minute, but not quite. Not quite in this example right here. My sell would have been below this low. That would have been, I'll put my entry right here, so this would have played out. So there, I normally wait for 30-minute closures, depending on the situation, if the 50-minute closure as well. Like as far as the 50-minute, this play would have worked out because this would have been my closure candle. My entry would have been below the previous low. So I wanted to take, if I was on the charts, now I actually took this sell right here. I think this was your sell yesterday, actually. Yeah, this was your sell yesterday. Entry would have been somewhere like this, breaking below the previous lows right here, targeting the 1-to-1 down here, and further target previous lows to the left hand side down here. Right. But as far as the 5-minute, I definitely don't trade on the 5-minute because it's too many closures and too much traffic. It's not as clean. The higher the time frame, the cleaner the trade is. So I take my entry based off the 30-minute, 50-minute, and not 50-minute too much, but mainly the 30-minute and the hourly closes. It might be another EU night though. Alright, so now that we're breaking these previous highs to the left hand side here, this is confirming this as a higher low. So I do want to sell. I want to sell below here. I don't want to buy above here because we had a previous fake out right here with these buys, right? With these closes right here was all fake outs. So if we close back in here, up here, this could just be another fake out to then continue down like it did right here. So I don't want to be a buy above here. I could buy above here. But the problem with buying above here is traffic to the left hand side is clean. Only problem is it'll be a counter trend trade because we're so bearish. And this bullish movement is just a correction of the overall bearish movement because we had impulse to the downside and then we're in a correction to the upside to possibly continue down. So, and this is not higher low structure. This is not high low structure at all. So I could easily, if I do buy above here, price could easily just come up a little bit for put me in a little bit more profit, and then tanking down because at the end of the day, this is still a bearish structure. So I don't want to buy in a bearish structure. And all the higher time frames are bearish as well. Right, from this price point here, we broke these lows to the left hand side here. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Price is trying to find a new lower high somewhere around this area. So don't want to buy. Ideally just want to sell because we are bearish and I want to trade pro trend. But at the same token, the 4-hour, not the 4-hour, the daily is bullish. What was it, the daily? Yeah. From this price point here, we are bullish here, right? 4-hour went bearish as we broke below these lows here and continuing bearish. And if I'm wrong about this will just be a 4-hour bullish fib to the upside, rejection off of this quarter zone level here. But still, ideally, I don't want to be in a buy until we break structure on the higher time frames. So as far as my entry time frame is bearish. So I don't want to buy while I'm in the bearish time frame. I did. Oh, man, I ended up taking this trade yesterday as well during the New York session while I was at work. Remember before I got off, I said if I was to trade New York, I'll wait to a pullback or consolidation in this area on EU or GJ before price to break up for me to take a buys. I ended up saying that yesterday before I in the stream. And yeah, during New York, that actually started to happen like towards the end, like midway through New York around 12. So I did end up taking these buys right here. As we start to break these. I started to break these highs to the left hand side, and I get out at a 1-to-1 because I got out full at a 1-to-1 for the simple reason that I wasn't on the charts like too much. I was still at work, so I didn't want to hold while I'm at work or whatever. So I just got out at a 1-to-1, and then got a full at a 1-to-1, just taking the profit that they give me. So yeah. But were you in buys or sells? Okay, sir, I'll wait for a good entry with you. Sounds good, sounds good, Siraj. Patience is the key, bro. Patience pays. I learned that from a wise man called Dr. Dollar, bro. Patience pays, right? You don't want to take every setup you see. You want to take the higher probable setups. Because the more trades you take, the more large, or the more risk you have on the table for loss. The more room you have to lose. It was the best trade. Yeah, definitely. But like I said, I wasn't like actively on the charts. Like I wasn't physically sitting on my computer and trading when I took the trade, so I didn't want to like have it in the back of my mind as far as going on throughout my day. So I just got out full at a 1-to-1. It was cool, and then it was straight. If I would have held though, I definitely would have been up like a 1-to-5. Let me see. I actually took 2 positions there. Close positions. Yeah, with these 2 right here. With these 2 right here. This was the EU from yesterday. Yeah, these are the DJs from New York. I was in Boston, big red. Where'd you get in at? Oh shit. Where my food at, bro? I order food. Where that shit at? What the fuck? Did they refund me my fucking money? They talking about they can't deliver my food, bro. Damn, I waited for that food for like an hour, my nigga. Some delivery person ran into some issues. We can't deliver your food. What the fuck? The fuck I'm supposed to eat now then? I gotta order that shit, wait a whole another hour just for some damn food. Nigga hungry, bro. Yeah, I think they ate my shit. I waited an hour for that food, bro. Talk about something. Delivery person ran into some issues. They refunded me, bro, but I ordered that shit like 2 o'clock, bro. It's 3 o'clock. Still getting my fucking food. I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to eat before I got on stream. Do you have Telegram group, sir? No. No Telegram, just live trading. I had a Telegram group I don't have access to anymore. I had a free Telegram group, but I don't have access to it anymore because I ended up getting a new phone and all that stuff, and it was linked to my old number, and I couldn't reset the password and stuff, so I can't log into that Telegram anymore. That's the bad thing about Telegram. I'm gonna do another group, but I'm not gonna do it on Telegram. I'm gonna do it through Discord. Cause I don't like the whole Telegram thing. Telegram pissed me off when I got a new number. And I couldn't fucking log into the Telegram no more because I didn't have the confirmation code that was sent to the old fucking number. It was dumb as shit. It's raining here. Nah, it's been the weather over here in the States, bro. It's been kind of trash, to be honest. At first it was nice outside. So I'm thinking I'm about to play basketball outside and shit like that because I play basketball, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna play basketball outside on Saturday with some friends and shit from work. But nope, got cold as fuck out of nowhere, bro. Been cold all week. At first I hung my jacket up, put it in the closet and shit. Like, I ain't gonna need this no more. It's getting warm. Nope, I had to bring my jacket, my coat right back out, bro. It's cold as fuck. What should I eat now, though, bro? I'm still hungry. See what I'm gonna move for. If you have any vacation plan, come to India. What is there to do in India? Like not like that. Like, what is in India like? What's a big tourist attraction in India? I don't know. Oh shit, I'm looking at the wrong pair. I'm supposed to be looking at you. What the fuck am I doing? Cause coming back down here, I'm looking to sell, to be honest. Should I get some chicken over rice? Chicken over rice sound like a smack right now. With white sauce and hot sauce, that should definitely smack. Or is it too like a random time for chicken over rice? Because it is 3 a.m. Chicken over rice at 3 a.m. is crazy. It's like everything closed, bro. Fuck. Why did you do Wawa? Like a chicken and cheese quesadilla or some shit? I'm definitely hungry as shit though. That's why I ordered my food earlier, because I knew everything was gonna be closed by the time London session get here, bro. Damn, kind of pissed off. Yeah, I'm just gonna order some Wawa, bro. Let's see. Bacon chicken ranch wrap. No. Soups and sauce, soda, teas, fruits, drinks. Based on cash order, frozen beverages, fruit. Breakfast. I don't know breakfast, bro. I want some. I want some dinner. What's the tourist attraction in India though? I ain't gonna lie though, India got some good food. As far as like their culture got some good food. I think Jamaicans got the best food though. I think Jamaican, no, not Jamaican, African. Nah, Jamaican. African food, African shit good too, but Jamaican might be better. They think about African food, everything, all of they should be spicy for real. And I really fuck with spicy food, right? I think Jamaican got it as far as cultural food. I'm not too big on Chinese. Halal food good too though. Like the whole chicken on rice and then like curry goat, that shit smack. Curry goat good as hell. Why the fuck I can't find the fucking quesadilla? Order a little salad. Salad right now is flat. Okay. I can do a salad right now. Like a chicken Caesar salad with some ranch? Hell yeah. A breaded chicken Caesar? What is this? This shit look coming good. A breaded chicken Caesar. Chicken Caesar wrap. I think I might get this. First, we're gonna do ranch dressing. What sauce should I do, bro? Ranch dressing. I could do ranch dressing, hot honey, garlic, aioli, mayo, buffalo sauce, creamy chipotle, spicy mustard, honey mustard, yellow mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce. We're gonna do ranch dressing and Caesar dressing, man. Fuck that shit. We'll do lettuce, tomatoes, onions, sweet peppers. That's it. We're gonna do grated Parmesan, pepper, oregano, salt. No, we're gonna take salt off and do Old Bay. This should like might be good. So we broke the highs like I wanted to. Now we just gotta break the lows. We break the lows, I'm gonna take some sales and eat. I need something to drink. I'm gonna need something to drink too. Is there a fruit smoothie? Frozen beverages, strawberry dragon fruit. You want the strawberry dragon fruit, yeah. What else? Let me ask my girl what she think about strawberry dragon fruit. Alright, 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes to close. I don't know how. Oh, I don't like that close. Let's look at the hourly. Let's see how this hourly candle look. Alright, let's order some food, bro. See how long that shit finna take. 30 minutes? Damn. Should say it's taking about 30 minutes. Alright, y'all mind, make sure I like the stream up, man. Like the stream up, bro. Let's see. Gold going up right now. This current hourly. EU coming down. And like this shit look like EJ looking like gold from last week, bro. Gold was just flying up. Now EU just fucking flying up. Same thing with G. But I think it might have been yesterday. Somewhere yesterday I was looking to buy GJ down here. That would have been nice as fuck. I didn't buy yet because the closure candle was all the way up here. If I bought up here, my stop loss would have been down here to make it outside of structure. That was too big of a stop loss. But if I'd got that closure right here like I wanted, and I took the buy right here, stop loss down here, that shit would have been so nice, bro. From here all the way up there, yeah, that would have been nice as fuck. I think it'll pump. You think your USD will pump? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like if we close above here, it could be like a low, like a potential buys above here. But if I do take buys above here, it'll be low risk. I won't risk a whole percent on a buy just because the current time frame, the 30-minute hourly, is bearish. So, right, if I buy above here, I like risk 0.5% or so, just to minimize my risk, only because it'll be a counter trade. And counter trades, I try to bring my stops to break even a lot sooner because of the risk of it actually, the probability of it actually going against me is higher than it is for it to be going with me, being as though it would be a counter trade. But if I was to buy, I will wait till we break out of this, above this range right here. But I definitely want to sell though. If I sell, I probably like risk 1 to 1.5% on the sales. The fuck is your USD, bro? Also, look at hourly. We broke this low right here. Broke this low right here before having a pullback. And if we could continue down, if we could reject around here, continue down to break this low right here, we have potential to come all the way down to these lows. This is as far as for the sell side, to come all the way down to these lows. As far as for the buy side, if we break above here, we could target here. Other than that, we have another target here. So let's measure to from current price. Well, if we go to the buy side, our final target will be about 82 pips away. And for the sell side, we sell below here where I want to sell at. About 67 pips away from the final target. We'll see though. If I do take lots, it'll be low risk. Let's look at UJ. Yeah, that shit is flying. Is Bitcoin still coming down? Yeah, we are. Let's see what Nas did during New York yesterday. Oh, here we go. We're open right here. This was New York's open. Got a bullish engulfing. So if we put this in bar replay mode, if I was trading Nas, New York open at 8 a.m. right? I'm not tripping. Or is it 9? One of them two. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so if I was trading New York open, I'll wait for this. Too fast. We'll go back a candle. Alright. This candle would have printed this bullish engulfing for me. Right? This would have been a nice bullish engulfing for some buy signals. But I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take buy based off of this candlestick. Right? Ideally, I'll be looking like, okay, we're in a bear structure from this point on. This push right here broke previous lows, giving me bullish momentum. Right? Then we had a break, a retest of support. Right? Like lower time frame consolidation. A 1 hour bullish engulfing. Right? Yeah, it looks bad on a 30-minute. On a 1 hour, we have a bullish engulfing. If I was to take buys here, I'll wait till we break these highs here. Right? Top loss below the low down here. But the problem with this is our level of we're buying right into a level of resistance. Right? So it can easily just come up here and then rotate off of it. So I want to take this buy only because the risk to reward is negative. I'm risking more. Like say I was risking 1% on this trade, I'll be risking 1% to only make 0.5% just for 1-to-1. But I would have to hold this trade for a longer time in order to get the 1-to-1. But also with the potential of it actually reversing off of this range here, because it could just easily play around in here. There's no confirmation that we are actually going to break this range. Right? That's what I'll be thinking about. So I actually wouldn't take that buy because the range is not big enough for me to trade in. So I'll wait to see some more candlesticks. We got this another hourly close bearish. Didn't break this high, so not confirming the bullish momentum. All right, then push down, broke this low right here. All right, so now that we closed below this level of support, we held that support here. Now we broke below support, making a new resistance. If we could retest it and flip, then I'll be looking to sell. See what happens. We didn't quite retest it, but we did break the previous candlestick lows. Came close to retest here. Didn't quite touch it. Well, if we do it from this wick right here, this will be the lowest wick. To this will be a retest, right? Because we wicked this wick there, right? So a sell could have been taken at this flip of this candle bodies. Stop loss. I want to stop loss be above the wick and above the support, what was the resistance in this case, like so. This could have been a potential trade if I traded in New York, right? That would have been a potential trade. Or to be a little more conservative, wait for the break of this low. But break of this low would be a negative risk to reward factor because, like I said, styles have to be too big and we can easily come down to this level of support and then go bullish. So I wouldn't want to enter off of that. I'll wait till they had that top wick, then flip, break the current candlestick bodies to take the sell like this. This would have been my sell if I wanted to trade New York. And this stops to break even would have been at TP1. So once we hit TP1 right here, stops would have been at break even. Probably would have closed some partials just like I did yesterday when I got TP1 on EU. And I would have closed some partials and then I would have got broken even here. Let's see how price played out. We went bullish. Like I said, price could easily just come down here, reject here, and then go bullish. And same thing here. How I said, if I'll take buy here, price could easily come up to it here and then reject and go bearish. So in this case, it came down here, not quite all the way to the zone, and then went bullish. And to the upside, after we broke this high right here, we came all the way up to the level of resistance, then started to reject off of it. So this is why you want to make sure the range you're trading in is big enough for you to actually hold the trade for a positive risk reward, not a negative risk reward, because it can easily come up to the next level and reject off of it. Because there's no confirmation that that level is going to get broken through. No guarantee that this level going to get broken through. But that's how I would have approached NAS 100 if I trade in New York. Let's go back to EU, see what EU is going. Man, as far as the hourly time frame for EU, this bullish engulfing is nice for some bullish momentum. This bullish engulfing right here at support. Now we just need it to come up. I guess for a bullish engulfing entry, I would need this next candlestick to close bullish above the level. Close bullish above here. Technically, this will be my aggressive entry. My conservative entry will be above here. But as far as aggressive, if I wanted to be aggressive, I'll need this current candle to close up here for me to actually take a buy base off of this bullish engulfing. Stop loss below these lows for the bullish momentum. But like I said, it usually could just come up to test into this and then come back down. Right? There's no confirmation that we broke, that this level right here is going to get broken. So I'll be more conservative on a setup like this and get my conservative entry, which would be buys above here. But this previous hourly is a good, nice bullish engulfing close. But on the lower time frames, as far as the 30-minute and 5-minute, we're just ranging right here. So ideally, I don't want to be in this range. This looks bad right here. We have a lot of indecision right here. We're just making equal highs and equal lows within the range. So what I want to do make a decision outside of the range. That way I'll be try to avoid being in drawdown for long periods of time. If I enter right now, it could easily just go bullish or bearish, like with indecision. But also I'll have to sit through this drawdown or price hovering at entry. Make me have to hold a trade for longer than I will want to. And any other pairs y'all want me to look at in the chat outside of USD and yen? If gold was to push up here and break this high right here, I will move my new sales below area to here. This will be my new sales below area. But as of now, because we didn't break this high right here, I'll look to sell right here. But selling right here is a little risky because we have this chapter right here that's not as clean. So this will be like a low risk sell. But we coming down right now, so I might do a sell stop here on the hourly. What will be my risk factor here? I said this trade could potentially go for 1 to 2, right? 1 to 3, 27 pips for the 9 pips I lost. Got 10 pips stop loss for 1 to 2.7. I could do 1% risk. I could risk 1% here, 1%. So we're gonna do 250. Check it down, so 647, 186, 647. There. Actually, I want to be a little lower. 645. Coordinate 645. There. I could do like a 10 pip stop loss. I want to do more than that actually. That would be too tight. Let's do 12. I could do 12 pip stop loss. Well, we gonna do 13. Fuck it. Just to be above the range. The second range. Just to be above the second range. And I can still have this 1 to 2. Because it'll be a 26 pip. Yeah, 26 pip would be a 1 to 2. So 13 pip stop loss. 108.775. 0.877. What did I say? 775. 0.877. Why look so much bigger on Trade Locker? I look so much bigger on Trade Locker, bro. As far as my target down here. I didn't set the sell stop yet. I'm just looking to see how much time we have into this. I want to see how it's already closed. Actually, I am gonna set the sell stop. I'm gonna set the sell stop, and if we close bad, I'm gonna delete. If we have a bad closure here on this current hourly, I'm gonna delete the sell stop. As of now, I'm gonna set it. So I do have a pending order on EU. Stop loss entry would be sell stop at, where was that? Pending. Sell stop at 1.08 645. Stop loss 1.08775, 13 pips. For a target of 1.08338, a little over 26 pips. For 1 to 2. My TP1 will be at a 1 to 1. Meaning this will be my TP1. This level here is where I'll be bringing stops to break even. Oh, what the fuck? So why the shit was all the way up there? 13. There we go. Just about whether we get triggered or not. I want to get triggered and I want the candlestick to close below the range. That'll be ideal. Let's go to my notepad real quick. Pull the rules up on the chart. All right, let's go over my trading checklist before we get triggered, even though we're actually about to get triggered. Identify trading structure, right? Trend on the entry time frame is bearish, right? We are in bearish structure. We did have a break of a previous candlestick low to the left hand side, and we did have a pullback, right? So we are bearish on the entry time frame structure. It's price consolidating at a key level. Do we have consolidation at a key level? I had this key level marked up since yesterday. This key level is still being respected as we speak, so yes. And we did have a lower time frames range here. So is price consolidating at a key level? Yes. We got 2 out of the 5. 30-minute hourly close above or below the level. In this case, I need a 30-minute or hourly to close below here. That'd be nice. 30-minute hourly close below. Right, I need to see that close. Didn't have it happen yet, but if it happened while I'm in the trade, that'd be nice. So still 2 out of the 5 so far. Follow up candle respect, didn't have that one yet. 2. Traffic to the left hand side, clean, yes. So we got 3 out of the 5. I need these 2 to happen while I'm in the trade within this currently hourly or the next hourly candle. I have entered with the 0.20 lock. You enter a little early, big dog. But if you're confident in the setup, don't be afraid to pull a trigger. In my case, I want to see. I want to be triggered on a sell stop. I don't want to enter up here because we will still be in the range. I want us to break the lows first before I enter. So we could break the lows, it'll trigger me in. But as of now, I'm not in yet until this alert goes off. And if we don't end up breaking the lows within this current hourly or 30-minute candle, then I'm just gonna delete the sell stop and wait for a closure. Closures is confirmations, right? Wicks is rejections. Closures is confirmations. Keep that in mind. So if we just wick here and start to push back up, that'll just be a rejection, right? But if we come down close, that'll be my confirmation. About 5 minutes to this hourly close. So because EU coming down, gold should be coming down too, correct? Not correct. What time frame? What time frame are we looking at? 30 minute. Look at the hourly. Let's look at the hourly on gold. Well, gold has potential to flip bearish. Oh, never mind. We have a bottom wick already. So if we don't have a bottom wick, we have potential to flip bearish. We have no bottom wick. But according to the hourly on gold, as long as we respect this high right here, we should be continue down, because this is a nice hourly bearish engulfing. It's a bearish engulfing Maribozu. So we have no bottom wick, meaning a strong bearish close. This is a very, very strong bearish close. We left no wick there. As long as we respect this candle's high, definitely should continue down on gold. We need to see some volume kicking here, so we can have some movement in the market. We got out of this damn range. Let's look at the 5 minutes, see what it looks like. So far, the 5 minute, we have nice closes with these two candlesticks close. Previous 5 minute did reject. have a big rejection rate to the upside. Current 5 minute needs to respect these highs and break these lows. Like we came down tapping into these lows right here, but we didn't close or below on no time frame. Not the 5 minute, not the 50 minute, not the 30 minute. So I definitely need to see a closure down here. Right now we're just wicking it. Fuck. €4.45 Euro news. GBP had CPI 3 a.m. I didn't even know. Good thing I didn't trade there. FOMC at 2 p.m. today. Let's see GP. Let's see CPI for GJ. 3 a.m. Well, didn't really do shit. This was 3 a.m. CPI. Didn't really go to. Wasn't too volatile.
And that, wait, did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
I know I give a fuck about Shopify. Euro is stuck, not coming down properly. We're still inside that range. We gotta have a confirmed breakout first before we can have the momentum to drop down. But right now, it's too much consolidation right now. That's why I said I want to see we break the lows first. Right now, we're just wicking it, and that's part of the reason why I said a sell stop, not a market execution, because the setup is not, the sales is not valid until we break the lows. Patience pays. Be patient with the markets. No matter whether you in the trade or not in the trade, the market is still going to move how it wants to move, whether you enter it or not. I want to see a top wick first. Can we get a top wick? Current 4 hour. There we go. Now I'm in on the sales. We should continue down here. All right, the 4 hour. The current 4 hour candle made its top wick. Let's delete this red box so we get a clear view of price. Delete this as well. The current 4 hour, right, took out the previous highs to the left, to the previous 4 hour candle to the left hand side, and now we're coming down to potentially break this previous 4 hour lows, right? So I'm gonna mark this off to I know that this is the previous 4 hour lows. Now it's coming. Exactly. This is why I said a sell stop. As soon as the sell stop got triggered, we start to rip down. Let's see, y'all got triggered in. Profits there. And just gonna hold the trade and see how it plays out. As I said, once we break the lows, we should continue down, because the traffic to the left hand side is clean. But while we up here, it's not as clean. Don't think me yet. We ain't win a motherfucker trade yet. Don't think me yet. We ain't win a trade yet. we ain't win just yet. We just in some profits. Once we take these lows out, I'm gonna trail my stop loss. Not to break even, I'm gonna trail it from 13 pips to about 9 pips just to minimize my risk. That way, if we do come back up, I lose less than I plan on losing. Right, so right now I have a total of 1% risk on the table with a 13 pips I lost. But if we end up flipping and if we break this low right here and then end up coming all the way back up, putting me 9 pips in drawdown, I'm not gonna lose the whole 1%. I'm gonna probably lose like 0.7%. Because at the end of the day, want to minimize your losses and maximize your wins. So any day that I lose less than what I plan on losing is still a W day, even though I still lost, because I lost less than what I plan on losing. If that makes any sense. But don't think me yet. This current candlestick doesn't have a top wick, so it does have potential to flip and go bullish, because we didn't leave a wick to the upside yet. That's another reason why I'm looking to trail my stop loss so early, because this current candlestick has no wick to the upside. And gold should be continuing down as well. Yep, like I said on gold. Yep. On this, we respect the previous highs, and then we breaking hourly lows. Right, so if I wanted to sell gold, I will sell at the break of this low right here. Stop loss, like a 40 pip stop loss, somewhere around there. For 1-to-1 to be a 40 pips. This will be my first target right here. But overall, to hold the sales, be looking to hold down here for 1 to 2.6, something like that. But because I took EU was a cleaner setup, I'm not taking gold. Siraj, you enter a little early before the sell stop got activated, so ideally you do got the better entry. But if the sell stop never got triggered and your entry would have possibly lost if we never broke the lows, how would you have felt? Type deal. See, I'd rather not take a trade, not take a losing trade that didn't get activated. But I'd rather not trade not get activated and it goes the other way than for me to get in early expecting it to get activated and then losing. So now I'm coming down into these lower time frame previous lows right here. I'm gonna try my stop loss. So instead of 13 pips, I'm gonna put it at 9 pips. Show us gold again, bro. Got you. Only took minimum stop loss. Now my stop loss is on entry. Yeah, that's good there. Now you have no risk on the table. Gold again for if my entry on gold. If I was enter on gold, it'll be a good entry would be like literally right now, like a market execution right now with a 40 pip stop. If I was to take a gold setup, it'll look like this. Right, my stop loss will be above my entry candlestick's highs, giving it some breathing room, and above the overall highs with a little tight. This will be my gold setup if I was to take gold, but I'm not taking gold because I'm in EU. I'll make this my TP1.
My new trip finna get me fly. Girl, it's alright, I'm a hoe too. Just got a bag, I'm a blow to. I need some space in the O2. And I get the shit that you go through. It's probably my fault if I ghost you. I push away people.
Yeah. I don't want to be on both trades at the same time. Because they both of these pairs correlate. So if I lose one, like if I was in both of these and I lose EU, I'm gonna lose gold too because they correlate. So that's I'm losing 2 trades at the price of 1. And I could just take one of their trades and when they both correlate. But let me try my stop loss because we are breaking the lows like I said I wanted to break. So I'm gonna minimize my risk and trail my stop loss to 9 pips. So we're gonna go to my positions, edit position. Instead of 13 pip stop loss, I'm gonna do 9 pip stop loss. And now my new stop loss is set here. And just letting profits run to my CP1. Why did it just give me that alert? Or was that this alert? So I bet you got that alert, bro. This was the alert right here. Why the fuck is it going off again? Yeah, I have a big lot, brother. Now I'm trading on the funded account. Well, funded account challenge. I'm working on a funded account challenge right now with Clarity Traders. And my lot is all based upon risk, right? No matter what the lot size is, I risk the same dollar amount each time. Each trade is going to be in between $250 worth of risk or $500 worth of risk. But at the end of the day, the risk stays the same. Lot sizes fluctuate. I think my Uber eat. Let me go get my food real quick. Right? Brother, stay tuned. Back with the 2 minutes. Had to go to the market. All right, sounds good, bro. Sounds good. I'll be here waiting till this trade hit TPs. Like I said, man, only downfall to this trade. Sorry about that rattling and stuff in the mic. But the downfall about this trade right here is current candle doesn't have a top wick. I'm actually thinking about closing partials. Let me see. Okay, no, I'm not even. No, not even up 0.5%. I'm not gonna close partials yet. But yeah, I definitely don't like the fact that they don't have a bottom wick here. Top wick here. But let's look at the 4 hour. So my stop loss is still above current 4 hour highs. So yeah, I'm gonna just hold it. Fuck it. This trade setup is still 3 out of the 10. Or 3 out of the 5. Only because we didn't have this hourly or 30-minute close below yet. Right? This, even though we ripped down from here. Well, actually we did have it. But barely. Okay, actually not quite. Yeah, we didn't have that 30-minute hourly close below. So, still a 3 out of 5 setup until we get this 30-minute hourly closure. In the meantime, I'm about to bust this sandwich down because I'm starving, bro. I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick while I eat. I'm gonna close half my position here only because we don't have no top weight. I really don't like the fact we don't have a top weight. You know, the trade's still valid. I'm gonna close half the position here. Um, 1.92, 0.8, 0.9, and then 18. So I'm gonna close to 0.92 and leave one lot running. 0.92. Yeah, I'm gonna secure partials there. Still maintaining this overall stop loss though. Well, non-pip stop loss. Only because I don't like the fact that we don't have a top wick, bro. That actually pisses me off. Because yesterday, when we didn't have a top wick on that gold, we ended up making a top wick. And then we didn't have a bottom wick. What did we do? End up making a bottom wick. In this case, we don't have a top wick. So I think price will potentially make a bottom wick. I mean, a top wick. At some might not be within this current candle, but it might be the next candle or a follow-up candle after that. But at some point in time, we're going to push up and make a top wick to fill in that not having a top wick. What I don't know is whether that will be before we hit TP1 or after we hit TP1. But in any case, because I don't know that, I'd rather take the safe route and just close partials before we come back up. That way I'm securing some profit. That way I made some money today.
true story. Niggas raps, they be singing like Tory. They was real, but the niggas not for me. Wanna see me shine, trying to steal my glory. Nigga go crazy, it's hard to ignore me. Bitch bad, but she starting to bore me. Gotta hurt her more, they waiting for me. I be down with the barrier sweater. Off-white kicks on the match and I'm clever. Fuck up price, I get it, whatever. Say you had twins, niggas tell them whichever. Catch a vibe, I'm wavy as ever. Spend it back, no saving my cheddar. Saucy nigga mix the Ritz and Margiela. Give a fuck by the nigga I never had. Give a fuck by the nigga I never. Saucy nigga mix the Ritz and Margiela. Spend it back, no saving no cheddar. Big G's, no design on my jacket. Work hard and I'm changing my bracket. Talk tough when you hear that racket. Guys came and you know how to stack it. Take it wrong, but I'ma need my ends though. I got tigers on my chest like Kenzo. Rail came, yeah, he putting that Benz though. Cows here, man, you know you stay 10 toes. Big dog, man, you know I ain't worried. Bent up, so I'm talking real slow. Got a blast, bro, I'm always in a hurry. Big Drake, shit, dirty like Curry. Take a yerky, ain't know you stay passed up. You don't catch him late night, you ass up. No pump real, how to put the E-class up. They like, X nigga, how you take the fast ride? Summer's coming, know the block is hot. Give a fuck if it's dark or not. They shooting niggas over parking spots. Ain't pressed about it, we'll connect the dots. To the breakdown, we don't talk the cops. Give a fuck about if he was wrong or not. These niggas fake, these niggas talk a lot. So I gotta stay low, gotta get the guap. They pop shit, these niggas corny, they kettle. Break them down, know you know I can't settle. Family matters, baby heavy like metal. All gas, got my foot on the pedal. Number 9 G's, red force, cause they stack nice. I phone crack through the front, see the back light. Might get it fixed if the bitch just act right. Big bro in the cut, slip it on that like. I phone crack through the front, see the back light. Might get it fixed if the bitch just act right. Big bro in the cut, slip it on that like. Big G's, no design on my jacket. Work hard and I'm changing my bracket. Talk tough when you hear that racket. Guys came and you know how to stack it. Take it wrong, but I'ma need my ends though. I got tigers on my chest like Kenzo. Rail came, yeah, he putting that Benz though. Cows here, man, you know you stay 10 toes. Big dog, man, you know I ain't worried. Bent up, so I'm talking real slurry. Got a blast, bro, I'm always in a hurry. Big Drake, shit, dirty like Curry. Take a yerky, ain't know you stay passed up. You don't catch him late night, you ass out. No pump real, how to put the E-class up. They like, X nigga, how you take the fast ride?
This challenge is busting, bro. I'm about to say, did they not give me a straw, bro? This strawberry drink slap. I ain't gonna cap. Hey Hamid, did you end up taking? Did you take this EU? Or did you take gold? Or did you take both? Brother, I am back. Hey, that was fast as shit, bro. Go ahead, Bo. Got you. You took the UJ too? Or you in GJ buys or sells? I forgot what I even said about GJ. From 192 500. Oh, to break these lows right here. So nice. Yeah, they're breaking these lows you took the sell after this bear from golfing.
So I'm popping off. Now I'm hearing talks about falling off. I could never. All these people that been dropping off. I could never. All that talking just to
Your brother. And my strategy was one time, one trade.
I don't mean to brag, homie.
Okay, I got you. I closed them all half and profit. Hey Siraj, you wasn't here, but I did, and we start to break even. All right, so good. You close half, secure some profits, start to break even, risk-free trade. That's a W. As long as you walk away with making some money today, it's always gonna be a W, bro, because you didn't lose. And then anytime you lose less than what you plan on losing, it's still a W because you manage risk. Hey, Siraj, you wasn't here, but I did close partials somewhere in this area for the simple fact that this current candlestick has no top weight, and I don't like that. So at first, my entry was, I think I had like 1.92 lots. I closed the 0.92, and I just left one lot running. For this strawberry frozen drink right here is smacking, bro. Just hitting the spot. It's making me cold though. Like I want to get under my blanket. Definitely making me cold.
Sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Hey, running on my guap and it's steady now. Hey, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Hey, trying out these pills, how I'm living now. Hey, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Hey, running on my guap and it's steady now. Hey, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Hey, trying out these pills, how I'm living now. Yeah, I didn't want that cake. She didn't want my money when I pull up in the rape. Hop on my way, but where am I going? Get into the cake, yeah, you know I'm a boy.
I closed my total. Still a W, bro. You make some money, W. I'm actually thinking about closing too, to be honest, but And wait these last 4 minutes. See how this candlestick close. And see how the next candlestick open. Now I'm about to go in for you. This might be the only setup I take today. One trade is all it takes. You wanna be patient and focus on the longevity and preserving capital. Tomorrow's another day. You don't gotta take every setup that the market gives you. You wanna take the higher probable setup because you preserve quality over quantity. So I wanna preserve the quality of my trades than just taking a fuck ton of trades. I'm not gonna take every trade, every setup I see. And to preserve capital, and sorry about that. To preserve capital, get off the charts and come back tomorrow with a clear mind, clear-headed, everything like that, and just address the market the same way you did the previous day in and day out. And that's how you cross that threshold of profitability, by being consistent and sticking to a strict plan, and not just taking spontaneous trades just because you want to be in a trade, right? You don't need 5-6 trades a day to make money. All you just need is that one trade that wins, and at the end of the day, you make money. I had to learn the setup from you in a few days. Yeah, I trade the same setup every day. Same setup. I have losing days too. Sometimes I lose 2-3 days in a row with the same setup. But just because you lose don't mean you have to switch your setup, because I win more than I lose. Even if I take 10 trades and I lose three trades out of the 10, them 3 losses, I'm not gonna get mad and switch the setup because I lost 3 times. I'm gonna trade the same setup that won me 7 out of the trades. And when I lose a trade, I don't take another trade. I get off the chart and come back the next day, because you don't want to trade after a loss. There's a cancer present in my family, sir. So I focus on to earn more. Hope you understand. Now, I definitely understand. My best friend passed away to cancer. Definitely understand. But at the same time, focus. You risk it more when you're trying to make more. Like, say you make money today, right? Whatever you make, let's say you made $100 on that trade that you took, right? You made that $100. Then you go take another setup and try to make more money off of the money you just made, and then you end up losing that money. Now you end the day not making anything. Then you feel like you don't want to end the day not making anything, so you take another trade. Then you lose that one. Now you end the day negative because you took 2 other trades after you already won. Same thing with losses. Like, revenge trading is a real thing. But for me personally, when I win a trade, I don't take a second trade because I already made my money, right? So if I already make my money, I don't want to take a second trade because I want to risk what the market already gave me, right? The market already gave me my setup for today. It already gave me the money, some money that I didn't already have, type deal. I already took my money out of the markets. So why would I risk what it already gave me? On top of that, I don't take revenge wins, so why would I take revenge losses, right? So if I win a trade, I'm not going to take, even though I already won, I'm not going to revenge and take another trade, try to win again when I already won. Same thing when I lose. If I take a losing trade, I'm not going to revenge take a loss because I already lost. If I don't take revenge wins, why would I take revenge losses? That's working backwards. Yeah, that's facts. We have to learn to lose. Also, that's facts. If you can't be a great winner until you already know how to accept the loss. You're not going to know how to manage your wins if you don't know how to take your losses either. So, bro, don't look at it don't look at the dollar amount, bro. Don't look at the dollar amount. Whenever I talk about trading to people, I never talk about money. I always talk about percentage. This is why, though. because for the simple fact that how much money it is will always fluctuate, right? The number, we could take the same trade at the same exact time and catch the same amount of pips, but I may make less or more than you, even though we took the same exact trade, the same exact setup at the same exact time, right? So don't look at the money amount. When you, as far as trading, focus basically on percentage, because the dollar amount changes as you gain or lose capital. Like, as you win and lose trades, the dollar amount is going to fluctuate, but the percentage never changes. Like, right now I'm working on a 25K funded challenge, right? And there could be somebody else doing a 100K challenge, right? I risk 1%, $250. They risk 1%, $1,000, right? I may make my 1%, $250. They may make their 1%, which is $1,000, right? At the same time, just because they made more money than me, technically, as far as dollar amount, don't mean they're a better trader than me. Don't mean nothing like that, because they just have more funds than I have at the time. But we had the same amount of percent growth, right? 1% for them is different than 1% for me. So you don't look at the dollar amount. Always focus on the percentage, because the dollar amount will change as you get better at trading. And as you get better at trading, the more money you have to actually trade with. If that makes any sense. Gold is not an easy game. Yeah, gold is definitely not easy. Euro in this currency pair a little much better with clear charts. Facts. But like I said, my bias for both of them is the same. I'm still bearish on both of these pairs, gold and EU, just because for the simple fact that we have USD as the quote pair in each of these pairs, and I always take the setup that's cleaner. Like I can see gold to continue down. Right, I said that from the beginning when I did my gold breakdown. I said if I want to look at gold, I will be looking at the one I'll be wanting to sell. But the reason why I don't want to sell is because of all of this right here. All of this right here is not clean traffic. This is just minor levels of support and resistance that price could easily just reject off of before going in the other direction. When, as you can see, the sell from yesterday was this sell from yesterday. And I said this sell be a good sell to take for the simple fact that the traffic right here was cleaner, right? So you have less shit to worry about if you look to the left hand side, ideally. But if I was to take the sell over here, I got a lot of shit to worry about to the left hand side, right? If you want to zoom in, I got to worry about this minor level of support. I got another minor level of support right here that price could just reject off of. Got a minor level of support right here. So it's like too much to worry about. Got a level of support down here, right? Also, got a level of resistance here that could be held as new support. A level of resistance here that could be held as new support. Like, it's too much going on right here, right? It's too much different levels to worry about to tell if it's going to be broken through, respected, or rejected. I mean, respected or broken through, right? So this is why I took the EU sell, not the gold sell, because the EU sell is the cleaner sell. Even though I do see both of them to continue down, this will be the cleaner sell because I don't have that much to worry about. Even though it's still a little choppy right here, but it's not as choppy as the other one was. And same thing for this sell yesterday. My EU sell yesterday was clean traffic to the left hand side. If you look all the way over here, look at this. Everybody, when you first start learning how to trade, one of the first things you hear is the market show you patterns, the market repeats itself, things of that nature, and it's going to stick with you throughout your whole trading career. Markets do patterns and repeats itself. So I know previously to the left hand side and price, this move up here was clean. So I anticipated this move right here to be clean as well, just because it already happened in the past. Same thing here, and same thing here, right? This move up was clean. It wasn't as clean as this move, but it wasn't too choppy either. So I'm anticipating for the move back down to be just as clean, if not better, than the move up. So as far as this sell, I only have this level to worry about, right? And I had this level to worry because at first, when I came on the charts, price was something like this, right? And I said, I don't want to sell until we break below here, because if we break below here, we have potential to come down to here. That's what I said when I first got on, right? But if I would have sold up here, I would have had this level to worry about. Then I would have had this level to worry about. So it would have been more. When in reality, the cleaner setup will be below here. So that's what I waited for. I waited for the cleaner traffic. So now after I took the sell, I have less to worry about. Only got to worry about this level of support, this minor level, and I have this minor level right here. Other than that, below these two levels, everything is clean right here. Another minor level right here. But this looks way better than what I would have to worry about than what's going on right here. So I always take the setup that's cleaner. If this was the other way around and gold was cleaner than EU, and if EU actually looked like this, I would have just took the gold setup and said fuck EU. But in this case, EU was a cleaner setup, so this is the one I ended up taking. I'm not saying the gold setup can't play out, because sales is still valid on gold just as well as they're valid on EU, but this was the less stressful setup. The setup where I want to sit and draw down least as possible. If I can take a trade with no drawdown, I'm gonna take that trade every time, then having to sit in the trade throughout drawdown and throughout hovering that entry for hour, 2 hours, right? And this was the trade that gave me a setup to where, like, if we do break below this low, we have potential to just melt. So that's exactly what happened. As soon as we broke below the low, we melted. All right. From today, I'll try to focus on eurjpy more than all pairs. Yeah, I focus on I focus on these 4 pairs, the 2 red ones and the 2 blue ones, equally. I just take the setup that's cleaner. When I get on the chart, I break all 4 of them down, and then before I take a trade, I say, okay, which one out of all 4 of these pairs that I just looked at, which one has a high probable setup, and which one would has a better risk to reward factor. And I want to know which one what happened within this session, because not all setups happen within that session. Like for instance, yesterday you was here with me yesterday. GJ, I looked at GJ. I said if I want to take GJ, I want to look to buy the buff here, but we're currently on it coming down. So the buys probably won't happen in this session. It might happen during New York. I said that shit yesterday, literally about GJ. And what happened during New York? During London, it just ranged during London, and then we had to break out during New York, right? So not every setup is going to happen during that session. So I focus on which trade is going to have the move during my session. And yesterday's case, this didn't happen during my session, so I focused on the trade that was going to happen during my session, which was the USD pairs. Because the gold is a lot of risk and a big headache, and it's not even that, because the risk is up to you. You determine what the risk is depending on what lot size you use and what your stop loss is. So rather it's gold, EU, USD, CHF, USD, JPY, no matter what it is, you determine the overall risk, because you are the one that's pressing the buy or sell button. You feel me? You are the one that's pressing what lot size you use and things of that nature. But it's more volatile, yes. Is it bigger moves? Yes. Do you have bigger stop losses? Yes. Things like that, yes, you do. But at the same time, you do determine the risk. Do you think we could dump more in GJ? And yes, I do. GJ is doing what gold did last week. See, as far as GJ, if you look on the higher time frames, we broke all of this structure to the left hand side. We had equal highs here. We broke through those equal highs. Now this is the daily time frame, by the way. From the start of the overall move, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days worth of bullish momentum. 6 days of just straight bullish candles, right? And another thing you learn in the beginning of Forex, like Forex 101, they tell you that the price, that Forex never goes straight up or straight down. You never see a chart just gonna go all the way up to the fucking moon. You never see a chart that's gonna just go straight to shit, like straight down. But what the price does like to do is 3 different things: create higher highs and higher lows, which shows buying pressure, right? It also forms lower lows and lower highs, which shows selling pressure, right? Those are 2 possibilities. And then one other thing it does, it consolidates or ranges, which create equal highs and equal lows within a range. Those are the only 3 things price does. It's never going to go up forever or down forever. So as it did this big push up, at some point in time, it's going to come down. So it's just about being able to analyze and break down when you think it's going to come down like that. So in this case, well, in gold's case, when I was looking at gold sell yesterday, all last week, just bullish. Look at all this bullish imbalance, right? It's never just going to keep going the fuck up. At some point in time, it's going to slow down and start to come back down to create some kind of balance. You need some kind of balance in the market, right? So it's going to come down to create some kind of balance, because people that bought your position is not going to run forever, right? So think about all the people that bought in down here, who bought down here, who bought right here, who bought right here, or who bought at the break of these highs, who bought all these all on the way up. Yes, they made a lot of money, but for the people that's still holding, or like for the runners that's still running, they all got to get stopped out and liquidated at some point in price. They're not going to just keep going fuck up. So at some point in price, these stop losses and stuff that's sitting down here below this wick, or below this wick, or below this wick, or below these overall lows, they all will have to get taken out at some point in time. And also within gold, we are at all-time highs, meaning we never came this high in price before, right? So there is no market structure to the left hand side to base your analysis off of. So I do think it's going to come down at some point in time. Same thing with GJ. GJ is doing what gold did last week. Literally. It's not at all-time highs though, because all-time highs is like back here, right? But at the same time, let's go to daily. We did have a strong push up, leaving all of this imbalance right here. Right? People that bought in all within this area all have stop losses below these wicks and things of that nature. That all has to get liquidated, because it's not going to just go up forever. So my answer to do I think GJ could potentially continue down? Yeah. But how long, or how far, or when would it actually start to take out all of these entries down here for people that took those buys early? I don't know, because it's so expanded outside of price. So this, when prices have a big expansion like that, you want to drop down to the lower time frames, because this is where this is the most detail you have. But if I stay on the 30-minute or hourly, I don't have that much detail about what's going on within the candles. So I will look at the lower time frames and wait till market structure shift on lower time frames. In this case, the market structure shift was on a 5-minute, right? Because we had this higher high right here, a higher low. The push from this point on broke these previous highs to the left hand side, making this my sells below area. I mean, if price come down below here, we probably gonna have a trend switch to the downside. And below this one will be the one down here, because from this lower low right here, higher low right here, from this high we created a higher low and then broke previous highs. So this will be like a target if I was looking for sales. But as soon as if I put it in bar replay, the price is bullish until we come down here. So I'm not looking for buys, I'm not looking for sales until we break this low. Then boom, the break of the low happened, we got a closure. Now we're transitioning into bearish momentum on a 5-minute time frame. They're probably like news or something. But as long as we stay below this low, as long as after we break below this low, as long as we stay below this high right here, we are in bear structure until we come back up in this area. So as long as we down here on a 5-minute time frame specifically, we are all in bear structure. And now this look nice for gold on a 5-minute time frame. All right, we took out these lows to the left hand side here. Took out this low here, off showing bearish structure. We have a 5-minute level of support right here. After we broke here, we have a breakout, come back, retest it, reject. See, these wicks are all rejections because we don't have closures. Like I said before, closures are confirmations, wicks are rejections. So these are all rejections. These wicks, because they're wicks, they're all rejections. So now we see that we're rejecting this level of previous support, acting as new resistance and starting to push back down, potentially to come down to break this low and to probably come down to these lows here. Right. So as far as this rejection right here, this retest is the same as far as the one I took on EU. Right. We have a breakout to the downside, retest, and then another sell-off. Same thing here with yesterday's position. Right, the first trade was the breakout. This will be the breakout. to the downside, just like you seen on gold. This will be the retest. These are rejections to then continue down, just like that. I think I kind of just went on a rant here. I kind of talking kind of fast too. Did y'all understand all of that, bro? Let's see what it look like on EU. 118 in profit. I already secured about 62. 118 plus 62. 170, 180. 180-ish, somewhere around there. If I close now, I'll be up like 180. We're approaching TP1. Slowly approaching TP1. Where I set my TP at? Oh, down here. Once we hit TP1, my stops will be at break even. My stops not at break even yet, but once we hit TP1, my stops will definitely be at break even on EU. The downside about gold sales right now, currently, is, like I said, closures is confirmations, which are rejections. This is a 30-minute rejection. But as long as we stay below the previous 30-minute wick, we should continue down. Now we just gotta worry about clearing this level here. Trading, I want to try to focus on the longevity of trading, not the right now, not what's going on today, what's going on tomorrow, what's going on next week, but what's going on in the next 2, 3, 4 years type day. I want to focus on the longevity of trading. Like for the win I took yesterday, I'm not worried about that win no more. I'm focused on the next trade, which would be the trades today. And after this trade wins, I'm not worried about this trade no more. When I come back tomorrow, I'm gonna review this trade just to keep in mind, like, okay, this is what I did yesterday. Now, what can I could potentially see today? But other than that, I'm not worried about what happened yesterday because I already secured profits. Or when I lose, I already lost. I don't care about what happened yesterday. I already lost. I can't change the fact that I lost because it already happened. I can't rewind time and just take my entry the fuck back. So now you just want to devote all your attention to the next trade, and ideally set a routine. A strict routine and stick to it. That way you avoid losing when it's not a part of your routine. In my case, Monday through Friday, I only get on the charts in between 2 to 5 a.m. If I'm already in the trade, 5:30. After 5:30, I really try to take a setup. Unless I'm really confident or just like really on a win streak or something like that, right? But other than that, I'm only on the chart from 2 to 5 to 5:30 a.m. right? Eastern Standard Time. And like I wake up before 2 a.m. But I know, like today I woke up at 11 p.m. right? I woke up from my sleep at 11 p.m. When I woke up, first thing I didn't do was go open the charts because I know I got to trade. I'm going to trade tonight in London. I ain't open the charts. I didn't even look on my trading view until when you see me sit down on the computer and start the live stream up and pull open trading view. That was the first time I looked at my chart since yesterday, since the trades I took, because it's not my session. I don't give a fuck what's going on during that time because you gotta have that routine, that set discipline to where you stick to. Like for example, people who lift weights, who do you think gonna have the muscle growth, the more efficient muscle growth, right? Somebody who goes to the gym Monday through Friday for the past 2 years or 3 years, whatever, or somebody that go every now and then whenever they got free time for the past 2 or 3 years. Who gonna have the more muscle growth or like the better experience? Person who been strictly doing it from this time to this time every day, Monday through Friday, not the person that just do it when they got free time or randomly throughout the day. No, it's a person that's been consistently doing it over and over and over again for a set period of time. Same thing with trading. You want to have a set period of time to where it's like routine. It's like second nature. You just do it no matter what, because that's how you work. Now we came down. TP1 was hit. I'm gonna try my stops to break even and just hold full. At the position. Stops. Break even. Confirm. And we just gonna see if we can hold this to a 1 to 2. Other than that, we can navigate back to here to the trades taken, and we 2-0 so far. Well, I'm 3-0 because I took a trade during New York, but as far as what's going on the stream, for the trades taken this week, I'm only putting the trade that I take live on stream. Like if I take a trade when I'm not streaming, like during New York or something like that, I'm not gonna put that up here because that'll like be a personal trade. I'm only putting up here the trade that I'm taking with viewers or like just on stream in general. Here we go, 2-0 this week. 0 losses, 0 break evens. I'm probably gonna sit here for another like 10 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna get off the chart because I got my win already. My TP is set, my break even is set. I got nothing to risk here, so no reason for me to actually sit here and still look at the chart. It's a risk-free trade. Whatever happens. I find out what happened when my alerts go off, or when I look at the chart tomorrow, or tomorrow's London. But I think I'm gonna sit here until this hourly close to see how this hourly close. Other than that, it's time for me to just chill and enjoy it and call it a night. Think about trading like a actual job. Like think about, I don't know if y'all work or not in the chat for a week. I don't know if y'all work or not, but think about this. Like if you had a job, you had it like I don't know, a job, whatever, you got paid like hourly base, and your boss told you, yeah, you can leave early today, but I'm still paying you a full day's worth of pay. Are you gonna still work, or are you gonna go home and do whatever you feel like doing through the rest of the day? Me, I'm gonna go the fuck home. I'm not gonna work if I know I'm still gonna get paid and if I get to leave early. So this same thing with this, right? I got my trade already. I won my trade. I made my money. I secure profit, stops at break even. I got nothing else to lose here besides to make more money, potentially with the trade just paying me for the rest of the day. But I don't gotta actually sit here. So same thing. Now I don't gotta look at the charts no more. I did my breakdown. I put my work in for the day, secure some profit, stops at break even. TPs is set, and just let it do what it do. Because if my boss tell me I get to go home early and still get a day's worth of pay, I'm the fuck leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna stay until this hourly close. After this hourly close, I'm gonna hop off. I'm jump in the shower, brush my teeth and stuff like that, cause I still gotta go to work, and I'm gonna watch some TV. W's in the chat for that setup though, for these setups. 2-0 this week. Start off the week good. Monday, I didn't take a trade at all today on Monday because I was definitely sitting here and I was definitely live on Monday, but setup wasn't what I thought it. The setups didn't come during my session. The setup didn't come to after the session. And after 5 o'clock, I get off the charts. So after 5 o'clock, 5:30, if I'm not already in the trade, I got off and just didn't take a trade. Some days are gonna be trade days you don't gotta take a trade, which is fine. Because I'm not mad I didn't take a trade, but I would have been mad if I took a trade and lost. If I would have took a trade, even though I didn't see one, and try to force the setup to play out and lost, I would have been mad. But not losing or not taking a trade at all, I'm fine with that. There's gonna be some days where I sit here and not take a trade. There's gonna be some days where I sit here and take 1 or 2 trades. But this is what it is. For today's sake, they let me go to, they let me clock out early. So that's what I'm gonna do. That strawberry drink was actually good, bro. I finished my lunch. Now go watch Dragon Ball Z after you. Sounds good, bro. Did you hear about the creator of Dragon Ball Z passing away? I seen that shit all over TikTok, bro. I got my girl to watch Hunter x Hunter. I don't know if you know what that is, but Hunter x Hunter. I got my girl to watch that motherfucker. She like that shit. I'm trying to find another anime to watch after she done though, cause she almost finished it.
Baby, she told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, youngin' and know better. Speaking your language and law, I don't give a fuck, so I'm calling you Rosetta. When it rain, double R's on my umbrella. I know the pain, now I'm looking for a vendetta. Red roses on your pedestal.
I tried to watch One Punch in this Sunday. 1 Punch. Oh, you watched 1 Punch, man? Yeah, I think my girl seen that already though. Well, I think she's seen One Punch Man already. I haven't watched it. Tomorrow I'm entering one lot with you. All the risks that you put on the table is solely your decision. I don't know what size account you're working with or what percentage you plan on risking, but that's solely up to you. Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm risking when I place a trade, and y'all can actually see what I'm risking, because when I place a trade, I always go here and I actually select risk, so you actually see the number I put in. But most of the time it's gonna be 1 to 2%. I want to see if we're gonna break these lows here. If we break these lows here, it's gonna be looking good. I watched Bleach. I like that show. I like 7 Deadly Sins. I watched what's that show? Oh, Death Note. I watched Death Note. I watched Hunter x Hunter. I like that shit. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm off. We broke lows, so confirming we got some bearish momentum still within the market. We currently breaking previous lows. So yeah, I'm gonna get off this motherfucker and just let trades run to TP2 down here for 26 pips outside of entry. Stops definitely set at break even. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by, hanging in with me tonight. W trade. And indeed, everybody trade on Bank Nifty and Nifty, which is option trading, and I love Forex. Yeah. I was looking at YouTube the other day, and I just kept seeing Bank Nifty everywhere, as far as like on a live trading thing. Like, what the fuck is that? I have no idea what it was. I have my TP open. Yeah, facts. I'm just gonna get out full at TP2, whatever, and then come back again tomorrow. Appreciate y'all stopping by, bro, hanging in with me. Appreciate the new sub from you, Siraj. And yeah, man, it's your boy Tradaholics, and I'm out this motherfucker. Have a good night, man.
We keep losing our brothers, oh shit, I ain't going outside, it's a thing on my side, I've been gripping my palms, yeah, another reason to cry, this shit, on your mother and sister, they look how they miss you, what's happening left and right, I need a tissue, I know we get cold outside, you start looking for love, ain't no prince in the club, and them bodies still dropping, my time doesn't stop, RIP to my bros, we grew up on the block, no these streets don't love you, no these streets don't love, no these streets don't love, no these streets don't love you, no these streets don't love, no these streets don't love, no, these streets don't love nobody. No,